were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they kill their crown, they change their mind. When they kill their crown, they change their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 oh, ayo, yo, ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 oh, ayo, yo, ayo, 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 ayo. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they kill their ground, they change their mind. When they kill their ground, they change their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 oh, ayo, yo, ayo, 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 ayo.
Oh, Tomai, here we, young, we can't hear my sword, I use woman, one. Then, Barney, I know that one will be a more blue. One, Tomai, and General Dwago. Barney, I know that I was a more blue. Well, I want my. To my head, no, I do. You are rather to my wood, 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 you go. If that guy that paid it, no, pay the money that you go. There you are, there you are. I don't want you to go. You're telling me, one way I'm. I baby.
Okay. Yeah, we are back here in studio. Welcome here to the Print Network Show. Let me take out this hat here, the P hat here. I think I wear a little bit. All right. Welcome to the Print Network Show. Check it out. And we have an open microphone here. Yesterday we had the Grand Guinea Association Convention Planning Committee members on the show. What an hour we had. 1 hour about meetings, 1 hour 30 minutes discussion yesterday with these, and they talked about the upcoming convention, what they want to do with the proceed, and how the convention will be in May in Baltimore, Maryland, and the 8th, 9th, 10th. in Maryland. So if you are around here, you want to attend the Grand United Association convention, just get yourself a ticket and go to Maryland, not the Liberia, Maryland, the United States, Maryland, Baltimore, and go there and see Edith Poir and all people, the people of Grand United County. You're gonna have a lot of people over there. They got a plan settled down, big hall, and a lot of stuff will be going on over there. They got a youth chair, they got a red carpet, and they got a lot of stuff coming up and going on over there in Maryland, the Grand United Association. I will try to have them here this next Saturday and see a week from now and see if they can come and do their give us final information about that. But tonight the microphone is open. We're gonna play the. I mean, we're gonna talk about a little bit. If you want to join the conversation, or just inbox me. I'll send you the link, and you can come on and then tell us what's on your mind. And Princess Pine or the Deconti Bajolo, Deconti and Bole. These are strong supporters of the Prince Double Show. I give it all to them tonight. And these are great women in the U.S. who go around doing great things. I'm trying to get another contest for the other time we had the women dancing, then the kids. So we're looking for one beautiful beat, and then we're gonna have another competition. And the one we had was great. I think it was Tano City who won it. I don't know, second place. Somebody took second place. I don't know, Sophie Jar. Somebody took second place. You know, the people voted for it. It was not like Prince Double coming and just telling people they won or whatever. The people voted and they pushed the people, the two, I think two or three people with the highest numbers won that competition. China City came. Then the kids were Abigail and Tweet. She had a great vote, and people voted from all over for Abigail. The people from Liberia, everywhere the girl moms lives in District 9. I didn't know until after the show, and they did a lot of voting all over the place. And she won the competition. And my daughter took the second place. So it was not like Prince or going, I mean, making a decision. The thing was open, people voted, did the counting, and everyone, the person people with the highest vote won that night. So we are here watching from Champlain, Minnesota. This morning, poor Zeli. She's all the way watching from, and then AZ the block artist also from Swaju Grand County tonight. Wow. We've got Beverly Cousignon, Harter, and Tody is here also from all the way Minneapolis. Mona Bala is also here from North Dakota, Fargo. Fred Greer. Everybody welcome to Fred Greer. I think he's from all the way England, London. Fred, you made me play your table. I will play Fred in Grand Union when the Kalu were talking, the man was just dropping, I don't know, that British pound or that Brent dollar you're putting on the people. So, but you are putting some figure on the man, some figure on the man. So yesterday or day before yesterday, I think it was yesterday, the Liberian, the people in the House of Representatives, they voted, to expelled one of their members. And they expelled Yeke Koruba. And I think they said treason. The man said the land for Guinea, the dispute between Guinea and Liberia on a piece of land in Lofa County. The Guinean came with the soldiers and they occupied that land. And as we speak, the Guineans are currently on that land. So I don't know whether they expel Yeke now, the Guineans will go back. We do not know yet. But Boyka, the weak president that we got, is the Guineans are on the land, but he called the lawmakers back into section, bribed them electrically with some money to get Yeke out of the picture. Instead of him going to make sure that our land is taken from those Guineans, he's using money to go and remove Yeke. And the money that he used to remove Yeke, we're getting the info that each of the lawmakers that signed received $25,000. And these are not confirmed information yet, but that's the information we get. We know in Liberia, nobody going to do anything for free. Yeah. Nobody going to do anything. That guy or Joe or Timothy Jodo Washington from all the way Grand Cape County. And nobody going to do anything for free. So these guys, they received some money allegedly to get Yeke out. These guys, you remember, they were not supposed to come in, but Bouaga brought them in to remove Yeke. He brought these guys in to remove Yeke. So listen to this tip from Dillon. Listen to the tip.
Suppose you know why you can't respond to Representative Yeke, this and that. Julius, I got no moral standing to respond to Yeke when he's dealing with us. Because Yeke ain't changed, and we don't want change. Yeke only change job we are in to Joseph Bouaga. The same thing you are doing to job we are when you do to Joseph Bouaga. But when you are doing to job we raise your hand for a real letter. So Yeke said basically, Citizen happy today, rescue people were fair. Yesterday, rescue people were happy, citizen were fair. Yeke stay in the middle. Suppose
Okay, that's from Darius Dillon, the guy who claims to be the light of Liberia. The light of Liberia. Okay, I want to have Princess Pine, if you are less busy, you and Orito or Dekonti Bajolo, Orito Talu, you come on here. Let us discuss this issue about removing Yeke. These same people that remove Yeke Koruba, the legs of Joseph Yoman Boyka. You know, history in the Republic of Liberia, Liberians don't learn history. They continue to make mistakes. After the Civil War, we thought we learned a lot of stuff from refugee camps. These boys now that are there, these country people, children that are there now who are leading the nation, they were in refugee camps. They ate cocodoro, ate buckwheat, poo-poo on the people Ivorian streets or the Ghanaian streets or Freetown streets. When we used to poo-poo those days, the people used to know that our poo-poo, when they see the poo-poo grain, they say it's a Liberian because we eat the grain leaves and eat the cassava leaves and flower sauce and grains. And when they see the poo-poo with buckwheat, they say it's a Liberian, the Ivorian. We're in Cote d'Ivoire, Tai, Pona, Daobi, all those places. Some of the comrades that went with us died and left there because of the war that Ellen Johnson's leave, the legs of Charles Taylor and all these people brought on the Liberian people. And majority of these guys now that are in the House, who are senators, who are representatives, they were in refugee camps. They experienced the hardship. Instead of these guys talking about the B Mountain that taking billions of dollars from Cape Mount, bombing, and the place the people living in abject poverty, in pan-thatched houses, mud houses. Joseph Bouaga didn't call these people to talk about that, but he called the people back to go and remove Yeke Koruba, because allegedly Yeke caused his wife. Yeke caused him. But this is the man who, when Yeke used to insult George Weah, Joe Howard Taylor, all these people, when Yeke used to cause these people, Bouaga used to sit in the crowd and be enjoying it. He used to sit in the crowd and be laughing. Yes. He used to sit in the crowd. It's not something we're talking and we just want to talk. He used to sit in the crowd and he would be laughing and they would be praising Yeke Koruba. and seeing all kind of things about Koruba being the lone soldier of the Republic of Liberia, a man who would defied authority, or a man who will insult women, a man who will say anything he want to say. And the Unity parties, the Unity Party members need to cheer the brother out. They need to cheer the brother and clap for him and say all kind of things about the brother. This is Joseph Boyka sitting down in the crowd. They're saying the man is the lone soldier of the land. The man can curse. They enjoy him back then.
That's surviving on the salary. Welcome the man of the day.
Yeah. That Mo Ali,
the lone
the
soldier
Egyptian
in the House of Representatives. Very fearless man. The man who does not mince his word.
He does not mince his word.
He said it as he sees it.
Yes.
He's not afraid of power. He speaks truth to them. You can get vexed and boss. He doesn't care. You cannot intimidate him with impeachment.
Yeah.
You can impeach everybody, we will remain. This man survived before going into the House of Representatives. As a matter of fact, he is not surviving on the salaries you pay there, because he uses his earning to better the lives of his people in District 10.
Yeah.
So your threats of gathering 100 signatures, you can go and keep it. At this point in time, let's all give a very big hand clap as I welcome Honorable Yeka Koruba, representative of District number 10. Amanda, Russian interest. Welcome the man of the day. This is word. Fearless man of the day. Welcome.
So you see, Joseph Boyka now know that these guys are troublemakers in the land. You remember he started from Prince Johnson, and after Prince Johnson made him to win Nima County to win by 17,000 to 20,000 votes. Prince Johnson got killed from the moment Joseph Boyka went and said they will open the TRC. That frustration still got old man until the old man died. I don't glorify wherever Prince Johnson did or wherever he did, wherever. But this guy was dancing with the devil. Joseph Boyka, remember that he said you're dancing with the devil. The next person in crowd was what? The crowd, Prophet Key, who were cussing people, who took money from it, cussing people, collected money from just cussing people, insulting people's parents for Joseph Boyka and Bini. He even gave Boyka and group 2,000. He gave Darren Dillon 3,000 to run their campaign. Joseph Prince, that boy was in Morocco when he put group together to go to Grand Jide to secure the votes, protect the votes of Unity Party. You were all to them. They grabbed the boy and locked him up. Prophet Kina is going to 2 more in jail. Now then you care. Then Matt Jabate, who the cow eater. That guy who were all over the place, threatening people. They come and eat a job from him from Internal Affairs. Because the man is they changed Internal Affairs from Internal Affairs to local government. So all of them have to go for confirmation. The man is on this position. Joseph Boyka appointed somebody else. That's why when you saw Jabate today, Jabate was angry. Because I can be here to say, bring you the supervisor for this place, then I go load and bring another supervisor without my consent. I just see the person operating. So Jabate right now, the man ready to I can send you the link. Jabate right now, he's all over the place. Jabate is Jabateing. We all know Jabate. That guy who used to threaten people for Joseph Boakai Bene. He even wanted to say you're going to kill Yeke for calling, criticizing Boakai one time. Yeah, the cow killer, yeah. The train Russian, yeah. So Deconti, no, that Deconti, Dulu, and Elani, Kelvin, Clay, just go to Prince Endor and say hi. Then I will send a link. Because the name too long for me to type the name in the place and start sending it. Yeah, anybody just go to my Prince Endor inbox and say hi. Then I will send a link to you. So, but we're here. You can kind of disagree. No insulting. You insult, I will tell you from there. Anybody, we can kind of discuss the whole operation. You disagree with what I'm saying, that's your right. You're a Liberian. You have the right. You don't even need to be Liberian. Anybody can kind of disagree with me. But my point here is that these guys were the one who made Yeke. Because 2023, I was in Liberia. March, April, something like that, in Liberia. When people used to leave the areas, they were registering people to Bonja. I went to Bonja that morning. Kenya area where they got Kenya where they had the culture center area. They got a hotel then I bought Johnson, wherever hotel. The guys were leaving from their area. The guys said they're not registering in the area. They are going to Old Road to Yeke district to go and register. They say they're going to register to Yeke's area. I can remember a lot of people trooping into Yeke area. Clay, I sent a link to you. Kevin Clay, look at the link. I sent it to you. They left their areas. They went to Yeke area to register to put Yeke there. So you know now they would expel Yeke or remove Yeke. They don't want Yeke to run again. So we're getting information by tomorrow or by Monday, they will have Yeke arrested and charged with treason. Gregory Como, Joseph Boakai, that's the plan. They want to do that to Yeke. Because when they go and say Yeke will win, Yeke should run, they will have by-election. If they accept Yeke to run, Yeke will win a thing again. So they will do all means necessary to stop Yeke from running. That's the Unity Party led morale. You saw what they did to Costa? Costa, all the yelling when you say him a red guy, he talk. They took Costa again, bomb me again. One day, they say, be digging go here. You know, Costa talking. In the morning, here, no people digging go. Wherever Costa digs out of that place, he gets it. They want to charge Yeke Koruba with treason. They want to charge him. And they will charge Yeke. And Yeke say, you're not running away. They will charge Yeke. Who remember 1985 when Ellen Johnson said he won the senator of, I think, Monserrato, or Bomio, Monserrato, one of those places. She refused to take it. The next thing we heard, Ellen Johnson said he in a bush with MPFL. She come with Charles Sitter them to come and bring war and brought war on the Republic of Liberia. They fell in suppressed by the Samuel Kanyado government at that time. We heard Boakai allegedly with the Lofa Defense Force. We heard a lot of groups coming from everywhere because they felt they were depressed. The legs of Henry Family. Dr. Henry Family were in Freetown with one of rebel groups. They were all rebel groups all over the place. People were doing rebel activity everywhere. Yes. How you doing, Clay?
Yeah, Mr. Double, how you doing? Everything, man.
I'm good. Okay, welcome to the Double Show. I'll give you time, but I may finish. We heard that early then when and then MPFL, Unimo J, Unimo K, those things that they even Lofa Defense for where they claiming that we don't know. We don't have 100% information on that, but they say Boaga then from that group. The same way that they felt that the rights were infringed on, the rights were trampled upon by the people, the then military government or civilian government later on with Doe, they went in the bushes. They are doing the same thing. You got Prince, I got Jim Colette sitting down over there. They told Yeke to come with his lawyer. He went with a lawyer, then they said the man lawyer can't talk. The lawyers will not speak. They ran out a decision to expel the colleague. We saw it. And like brain people, we see that the thing is okay. But history, they don't learn, they don't read history. They don't read the history from the land. Welcome to the show, Mr. Clay. How you say that your first name?
The name is Duru Benzine Kevin Clay.
Okay. Duru Benzine.
Yeah, Duru Benzine. You know, the name is not any kind of civil name, that's a country name.
Yeah, Benzine.
Yeah, from Doya. Duru Benzine.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to throw some light, on the expulsion of Yeye Koluba. Yeah. You know, the issues in Liberia is not just ordinary. Liberia not just an ordinary place than the developed country. Liberia actually is a different place. Yeah, the first thing. You see, Yeke have been been vocal for the past year, from the CDC government or to the present government, because this is Yeke accept the first and the second term, a 2 term now in now. He have been vocal through but there's certain things Yeke Koluba do not actually understand. Yeah. Yeke should have used, you see Liberia. Today you will be the loudest, even the biggest advocate. But the very first thing you know as an individual, you should think on yourself. You should have the self-love, and you should know your position in the society. And at times you should know what to say, where, when. Yeah, you will be time conscious in most of your discussion. If you can spoken or talk any other thing on different occasions, today you can what not going to be, the exposure will not going to work. But the point that the college lawmaker used in order for the exposure, it was actually supported by the Constitution. It was constitutional. Exposure was constitutional. You can do every other thing. If somebody can get, something against you for for more than 4 to 5 years, to so many occasions, but at times, sometimes somebody will look
back by the Constitution. What do you mean back by the Constitution? What the Constitution? They charge a man with treason. Who's all to prosecute somebody for treason in the Republic of Liberia?
No, we're looking at you see, the statement, the expulsion came in when you can make the statement we return from Ghana when you can arrive.
Yeah, they charge the police say they charge the statement he made was treasonous. So that treason, who charge people with treason in the Republic of Liberia? Who prosecute treason? Is not the Justice Ministry?
Yeah, but it was legislative. That was the one of the statement that they used in order for expulsion.
But they don't have that constitutional right to do that. That's my point.
But yeah, but what I want to tell you,
even in the U.S. where they follow here, if those things are done, if a lawmaker calls something, they tell the man, they suspend the man, or whatever, they tell the man to the Justice Ministry to go. They have prosecuted a lot of lawmakers around here. What are they, senator or representative? When they do anything illegal, they go to court. They go to the courts. They don't sit and want to call you and say, "We expelled you."
Yeah, let me tell you.
I don't understand it.
Okay, if apart from Liberia, you see the America in America today that you live. If a lawmaker, people can resign for things that wouldn't even resign for in Liberia. If a lawmaker feel that it against the right of the people of the masses, for which he is sent in order to represent, he will resign. But you see Liberia, if somebody
Understand that.
will
We understand my point here. You say, look, right, Yeke did something against it. If someone is charged with treason in the Republic of Liberia, you can be the president or you be the vice president, you be the speaker. You go to the justice ministry. They're the one will prosecute you. That's what the law says. Those guys then the Supreme Court told them to put a still order on that whole thing and go Monday and go in a section in a meeting. They refused. They did a thing yesterday and said they removed their friend. These are the same thing they did to other people in the bushes. Don't we learn? No history for us to read. Even though they move something, they don't teach about literature and something in Liberia right now. They move something and move the Holy Bible from the schools and those kind of thing.
What I've seen, it was already the expulsion of Yeke Koluba was already, you can bring other things that so many lawmakers, against Yeke Koluba. But people were looking for a means in order to expel him from the house. So the only thing that they could have used in order to expel Yeke from the house is a recent statement. Because people will look for a tangible thing in order to use to get at you.
You cannot violate his rights because he did things before then you use something that you don't have the authority to use to remove the man. People who prosecute treason in a country, it is not this lawmaker, it's the attorney general or whatever they call it, the justice ministry. They prosecute people. When they charge or Arizona Cummings the other time for doing something in the chat rooms with Joseph Boakane, it was the attorney general who prosecuted the man.
Yeah, let me tell you now, when it comes to the issue, when it comes,
I just play a video here now for you where Joseph Boakane was sitting down when Yeke was telling the man that he's a cause, he can say anything, and Joseph Boakane in a crowd laughing.
Yeah, when it comes to the issue of the House of Representatives, when it comes to that, if majority of the honorable house, member of the house, whenever they come up with a resolution is well supported, they can remove you.
All right, let's listen to the caller here. Then
now I make the house to be the house of numbers.
The caller is on the line. So caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Margaret Prince.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the brother, clarity to the brother. Number one, he said that Yeke's statement was against the Constitution and it was a constitutional right for them to prosecute it. My brother, Article 76 of the Constitution states, it talks about tracing. It says someone, if anybody aid or abet, assist in carrying on war in the country or espionage, you commit treason. Your government has never come up to the Liberian people to inform them that Liberia is under attack from Guinea. So there is no war in Liberia. Yeke did not aid and abet anybody. Yeke did not assist anybody to go into the country to wage war. Yeke did not carry on any espionage in Liberia. Secondly, your constitution did not say statement or war. It said action. Yeke did not perform any action. If you want to hold Yeke, what's about the statement your own press secretary, Ula Fofana, made? She said the Guinean land claim by Liberia has been occupied by the Guinean army. So how you take that one? constitution. Brother, nobody should be fooled here. Yeke was arrested because of the things that Yeke is saying against the government. I mean, not arrested. Yeke was expelled because of the things he's saying against the government. If you look at all the Unity Party hurricanes, what are they saying? The things that Yeke did with CDC government, Yeke can never do it doing Unity Party government. So it tells you up front that Yeke, being that Yeke is so vocal against the government, Yeke will expose their stealing. So now they get nothing to do but to charge him with treason. And trust me, if Yeke even go to court, Yeke can win that case without needing a lawyer. But from the Supreme Court down is politicized. You understand me? Now what Yeke will lose that case in the court. But there is another thing. There's ECOWAS. There's ECOWAS court. So all these things that the people doing, man, our country, we the young people coming up should not sit here and let these people spoil our country and we follow them because we feel that thing we can do. We worship our party, then our country. We need to stop it. That was spoiling our country. Those guys were dragged Yeke because the limitation is 90 days. For them to declare the seat vacant, and then election commission told us for by-election. They're going to drag that case until the 90-day and see. They will keep dragging it until, or how you call it, they will go to that election and Yeke won't be qualified to vote.
Yeah, they want to charge Yeke Monday. They want to, that's what we're getting. We're not confirmed yet. They want to charge him with treason. But let me read it. Let me read Article 76 of the Liberian Constitution. It's on a treason here. It said treason. It's Article 76A. It said treason against the Republic shall consist of levying war against the Republic. So like what Ellen Johnson said he then did, they can charge them with treason. They level war against the Republic of Liberia through the MPFL forces and other forces against a legitimate government that were in power. So Yeke did not level war against the country. He didn't bring no war against the country. He didn't go align, and then you come to 2, align oneself with or abating with another nation or person with whom Liberia is at war or in a state of war. Liberia, Joseph Boakai never told Liberia was at war with anybody.
Okay. Can I come in?
Let me clear all the things. What they say? What on a treason? Then they said 3 acts of espionage for any enemy state. So you're spying for enemy state. Let's say Guinea Nakan. They say we are at war, and somebody will be spying, giving information from Liberia to Guinea or to any enemy state, any state that Liberia, any country Liberia consider enemy. Let me get typical example like Iran now and America. America consider Iran enemy. Iran consider America enemy. You American man, you be spying for America information and giving it to Iran, they catch you to charge with espionage. I mean, giving secret out to another country. Attempting by cover act to overthrow the government, rebellion against the republic, insurrection, mutilating, and etc. These are things that Yeke did not do. Yeke say, according to his research, Hekodis did not even ask him to say, Yeke, what is this your research? Where did you do this research? Which link did you use to do your research? Yeke say, according to his research, that land there, what they posted in that place for Guinea, that what you call treason. Are we at war with Guinea? At any time, Joseph Boakai tell Liberia that Liberia and Guinea are war? So how are you going to charge a man with treason? And this is what Gregory Como, who has most of his businesses in Ghana, he does not even have one thing in, maybe the house he's living in Ghana, in Liberia. But most of his business, someone they say something happened to them, Gregory Como running to Ghana. He brought all and then they're managing his business. It's credible information. So these are guys who want trouble to come, so they'll run away the way Benjamin Yeten run away now. We can't even see him coming to Liberia. So I've just read what the treason that they want to charge him with. Did Yeke do one of those things? I will give you Mr. Clear the chance. Again, anybody want to come on this show, just say hi in my inbox, and I will bring you on, send a link to you the way I send a link to the brother. So brother, go ahead.
Okay, I first of all want to tell the brother who just spoke thank you, for his expose. But I want to bring something to your attention, my brother. I think Prince just read, or what actually, from the constitutions, on which basis in order an individual can be, charged with treason, yeah. So let me tell you the statement that Yeke Koluba made. I said something from the beginning. I said, Yeke Koluba, when you're making a legal statement, Yeke Koluba actually makes his mic. Yeah. Then, for example, if Prince serving as a minister, when you're making a statement, any other statement you make, when you eat, you're happy and you're making a statement, now the legal statement become a policy statement in administration. It become a policy statement. So when you are a head of an entity, leading people, a government official, when you're making a statement, you gotta be very careful what to say. You must be very careful, because when you make those statements, you may not take it say, "Oh, I'm making a statement in my own way," but no, you are not speaking as Prince Double.
Let me ask you, the same statement Yeke said, Kura Fofana, who is the press secretary of Joseph Boyka, the government made that same statement that they claim that line, and he claimed that line. So why is the process? Why is the criticism or the thing is one-sided? Why that? Why both of them?
No, you can. I want you to play cooler statement. You can play cooler statement. Let all of us listen to cooler statement and compare the two statements from Yeke and know who Yeke is. And let me just tell you, when it comes to conflict, they got two different ways. You got the internal conflict and you got the external conflict.
You got to load the thing playing behind. You got to cut it off, dude. We ain't it.
No, I not play behind me.
No, now you got the guy on the phone.
Yeah, we got internal conflict and we got external conflict. And the border issue between Liberia and Guinea, that was our, it was our internal conflict. Not because the government did not say it, so you say what, there was no conflict at all. And let me tell you, there's certain things. No, the information management is very much important. The government are very much, very mature in order, because whenever the government having issue any kind of statement, it will cause the citizen to panic. So in order, you must also be able to manage information.
I just read the 1986 Constitution that talks about treason.
And I got everything you said.
You're going to carry
your statement undermine the sovereignty of the nation. And Yeke was speaking as a lawmaker. So if a lawmaker come up and people are in dispute, and you come out making that kind of statement, you know what happens?
But then
to the opposite side?
You charge me with treason?
Yeah. Yeke was actually wrong. Yeke was wrong 100% for making that kind of statement.
One of the punishment for treason, if you are convicted, you could be executed.
In fact, Yeke raised war against the nation for making that statement. Yeke raised war against the nation. That was an attack.
So you're expelled Yeke now. Guinea State get
Guinea a
it.
lawmaker.
Yeke is expelled according to you. Guinea State get it land. Probably so.
No, Guinea not get a land. The land still
Guinea
belong to
still a
Liberia.
land.
Liberia
Guinea
are
still
still
a
on the
land.
land.
Guinea
No,
still on the
Liberia on the
land.
land. Guinea not
Who's
on
on the
Guinea
land
on the
now?
land.
Who's on the
Guinea
land?
Guinea are the frontier. They are the frontier. They are the
Guinea talk
frontier.
about it. Guinea talk, the general that went there, they said the whole time they said that Guinea are dead. Then you say what?
No. The Liberia are still there. The normal activity still going at the place.
The Guineans are still on the land. It's been 38 days now. So you talking about the people putting the people in panic. What about the people that are living there? What about them? What happened to them? The people that are living on that land, that left the land.
Let me tell you, on the recent time, Emmanuel Kotu was there. There are so many journalists who went there.
Went to Guinea, along with the Sierra Leonean president. Do you know that the Guineans went into Sierra Leone and took their land and arrested their soldiers and took them into Guinea?
Without discussing Sierra Leone and Guinea, we're discussing Liberia and Guinea. So you don't have to bring the issue having to do with Sierra Leone with Guinea. That be the focus on the issue.
Guinea army stay on the land. You expel Yeke. You expel Yeke, but Guineans are still on the land. And if you go to a real court, maybe they're going to set up some kind of kangaroo court in Liberia to prosecute Yeke. But if you carry Yeke in front of a real legitimate court with sensible people sitting there, they will read. Yeke lawyer will read. Yeke, he will just read the Constitution, and it will tell you what constitute or treason, and what Yeke said it is not in any of what he said. Yeke never hear any gun against the Republic. Yeke and Guinea and Liberia are not at war. So the government on kangaroo court.
You are now forced to pick up a weapon or to fire a bullet before you raise a war against a country. Based on your
the
statement.
Constitution should be, and then you have to explain the Constitution. Because they say you level in war against the Republic. It didn't say you're saying what land for somebody. It's saying that you want. Let me share the screen so you can see it.
The genocide that took place in Rwanda. The genocide that took place in Rwanda. Up to now, people still in jail.
You see it right here. You see it 1 minute. Let me highlight it right here. Number 1. I get highlighted number 1. You see it right there. Leveling war against the Republic. Aligning oneself with or aiding and abetting another nation or people whom Liberia is at war or in a state of war. Everything here is war. Then you say you can't to charge you with treason. It don't have to be go take gun. Where is war?
I see why you're charging.
War. It said war. I just read.
You're interpreting it different way.
I just read it here. Article 76A. Treason against the Republic shall, I mean, it's a legal thing, consists of the people who wrote the Constitution, the people not crazy. The people that are awful, they're not, they amended in 1986.
1986.
They're not crazy people. They know that constitute war against the nation. Treason. It says it. They say anyone who you create war against the nation, that's treason. If one country is against us and you go in that country and you align with that country, that's treason.
Yeah, okay. But also in the process where Guinea was
war with us and you align with our country, or that's treason. It did not say I come on the radio, I say that land there for Guinea, then that's treason. Guinea and Liberia.
But I want to ask. You can ever have any result on any other document from any other survey done in order to get a land over to get a land to Guinea?
But you say you are war with the people.
Yeah, ask it. That's the main question. What's your question?
No, I said before you could make the statement, you got any other information You know that they got any investigation was carried on,
I was why
and the land belong to Guinea.
Because he said according to his survey, a research. He said according to his research,
the land belong to Guinea.
The land belong to Guinea. His research.
Okay, he was speaking as who?
You were speaking as a citizen.
So
even when you are representative, this country, what we say in America, the Iran war, they are representatives, they are senators who want to impeach Donald Trump because he went to war illegally. They say that war was called for in the first place. So you charge people with treason? That's the people.
America is not Liberia. I told you the democracy practice in America is different from what is practiced in Liberia.
All your constitution, your national.
Can you give me?
No. They believe the thinking of the people in America is actually our thinking in Liberia is actually different.
Africa as a whole. Election and democracy you practicing?
Our thinking is actually different. And you be a certain representative and making such a statement.
They are certain representative who calling for the arrest of Trump for carrying war to Europe.
Right now, Guinea, you see that Adenego statement and they run it without Adenego statement.
So does that mean I land for Guinea? Saying you can say it?
The land belongs to us, but he giving if a lawmaker coming in with that kind of statement, which means he against the country, he against Liberia. So why should he really stay there to be a representative?
So that treason.
He against the nation.
So that treason.
Which he was saying in the house to represent the people.
So that treason. Maybe now you hear the question asking you, get out in your ear, need them tell out in your ear. So that treason.
No, I get you. I get you.
The question. So is it called treason?
You.
How you define treason?
That treason, yes. Yeah. He against the nation.
Joel, come on.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Dogo. Thank you very much. Thank you to the listening public. The issue of discussion is so very important to our country as a people for our own existence. Again, sometimes it baffles some of us if we see people looking at right and they want to be black, or they see black, they want to be right. Maybe we coming from different political backgrounds that why we think certain things should be wrong, or we also think certain things should be right. But if you think as a realistic Liberian, then you have to pull the right to where it belongs. Now, the question, the case in question, and the person, the individual that we are discussing right now, Yaka Kaloba. Well, the Yaka Kaloba name could sound a common name in our Liberian language. Anybody can be called Yaka Kaloba. But when there's a time where you resume responsibility, you resume state power. It comes with responsibility. You don't make reckless statements, because there are some statements. Every statement from a leader becomes policy statement. That is why you don't just see leaders going around making reckless statements. Yeke from open government, he been causing presidents, women, children here and there. That we will say, okay, that his constitutional right, that his human right.
You are deviating from the topic on the discussion here.
No, why?
No. Please, I beg you, please. Let you learn.
Prince, I let it premise. I understood everything. I understood. We're talking about Yeke Kaloba, whether it's treasonable. And I come to answer that question, whether it's treasonable or not. Let me lay the premise. My answer, if you want a quick answer to Yeke Kaloba, his action is treasonable. Under the constitution that you are just reading, it's treasonable. Why it is treasonable?
According to you or according to the Constitution?
The Constitution that you just read. Go back to that 1986 Constitution, Article 38 of the Constitution. Go back to it and read it.
Let's read 38.
And I'll tell you what make it treasonable.
Let's read 38. You say Article 38.
78, sorry. Article 78, not 38. 38 that it gave right to the legislature. Article 78. Go and read it. That have to do with the treason. You just read it. When you're reading it,
as used in this channel, unless the content otherwise requires, this is association 78. You are talking about 76. 76
is what you just read. Sorry, Prince.
76.
Article 76. You just read it before I came on the show.
But 76, then you are deviating from 76, talking about war. War.
Prince, you are reading of constitution provisions that said,
it said war. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything is war.
Mr. Sir, hello?
Against the republic insurrection.
Yes, go ahead.
Mr. Sir, hello?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, I want, Mr. Toba, please wait.
Wait, Prince.
Mr. Toba, I beg you, please wait.
Provisions that you are just reading that have to do with a baby, a line with foreign forces. That's what I want you to go back to.
Let me just tell Prince. Prince discussing, he said war. Let me discuss. When you say war, it not always mean that when you talk about war, you always take gun to shoot people or take gun to be running all in the bushes. No, war. No, they got the intended, they got the extended.
Define war here today.
What bring war that makes all of us
No.
Words that people use inappropriately. Words start from the mind. It's start from the mind.
I wanted to speak on that issue of that provisions of the Constitution that talk about alliance, a building, and what.
I want you to go ahead. I want you to go ahead as well.
What you are asking, whether Yeke Koluba abated the process or whatever. That's what I want to speak on. And I said it's treasonable. And what make it treasonable? I want to explain. I want you to go back to that particular provisions that you read before I came on the show. And he said,
let me define war. They say war is conflict between the armed forces of states or between government forces. Armed groups that are organized under a certain command structure and have the propensity to sustain whatever. It did not say the war is you cannot come country. You want to alter the constitution of the Republic of Liberia.
So Prince, what is the argument there? Is it that Yeke Koluba did not provoke war? Which one is the argument right there?
Charge the man with treason.
Thank you.
And in order to charge someone with treason, treason is defined in the Constitution. What constitutes treason?
If you incite,
you not say causing man is treason.
No, Prince. If you incite, inciting also is part of causing war. That's why
you say inciting. That reading here and here will find inciting in the Constitution here.
When you incite,
to incite. We'll find it. I want you to put it up on your own screen. If you get another screen, put it up there.
No, I don't. I have one phone and I'm at work. I will close to my.
Then we'll they say a bidding. If you I mean,
what is a bidding? Go to a bidding. What is a bidding? What the process of a bidding?
It's not insulting. I'm helping you.
No, a bidding is fine. The process of a bidding, somebody to do something. Helping somebody to do something. It's treasonable. Go ahead.
Man, why you want to alter our constitution here, man?
No, but it's there. You said bidding. You just went to it. Go ahead.
Bidding, you say happy. You can help the people.
No, you said a bidding. Let's put in our common English. A bidding is to help somebody to do something wrong or okay.
Did he help them?
Who now? Yeke?
Did he help Guinea?
Yeke, yes, he did.
Did he help Guinea in which way? In which form?
That's good. Yeke abated the process. And how he abated the process? Yeke is not an ordinary person sitting like you and myself. Yeke took oath to protect the constitution and the law of the organic law of the country. If Yeke will speak and say from his findings, he not say according to, he said from my findings, you can play a video. I got it here. He said from his findings,
His research.
Saying he's the international surveyor now. He said from his findings, that land belongs to Guinea. So if Guinea want to take that land, they should take it.
You can take it.
As a lawmaker to make that statement is a bidding. It's reasonable.
He helping Guinea. That's why you telling me tonight.
Yes.
Okay, let me.
You said, I come in. You come in. You pray. You arguing that Guinea, Guinea are also not fighting. No, the war begin in a much Guinea move for troops on our soil. It begin war. It's a provocation war.
Who declared that the war in the country?
The action of Guinea moving into the reason here is that the president must declare war in consent with the legislature.
Did they do that?
No. Prince, no. The president being very intelligent, mature and experienced, he couldn't just come to the person and say there's a war. He got to use it.
Let me come in.
Let me tell you, I'll give you the chance, Clay. If there is a war in the Republic of Liberia, the first thing the Guinea consular will be summoned in front of the president, in front of the executive, the people, to tell him why the forces.
How do you know that they don't call all the Guinea consular? How do you know that they don't call the Guinea ambassador? How do you know?
In secret?
They don't have to invite you to do it. Government got way of proceedings.
So it cannot be communicated to
Mr. Zoe? Let me come in.
Government is not
is not understanding certain things. When you talk about war, you when you talk about type of war, there are so many types of war. You got a cold war, you got political war, you got social war, there are so many wars. Then you got a territorial dispute. There was a war in the country. There was a war in the country when Nkrumah made that legal statement. That was what a territorial dispute. Country fighting over a land or a border. That is a war. The very first thing. You know how to be shooting.
That's not war. You can't say that war.
And you kept going on the side of another country that against a country and supporting them, making that kind of statement. You can raise war against the country. But now you get what being Joe right now.
Vice versa. Can I ask you in a common way, Prince? You from Kunebo Ziatan or I don't know where, and your fatherland, where you and your brothers and sisters have. He will say you and your brother, your father left your forefather left your land, and then somebody from the other nearby town went to your village and take the part of your village. Then the person is claiming. I mean, the person moved into your village and started making farm. You try to reclaim your village through. No. Don't go there.
Then your brother is support. Your brother is support the Mosi man.
Then the people of Sejuo, you know fully where that place for you, for your forefather level you. But somebody came from Alodweta or something, they encroach on that land. But you being sensible person, smart, experienced person, you don't want for Sejuo people because you're intermarriage. So you can't fight. You say, hey, you hurt all your brothers and sisters as an older person and say, hey, I know this case here, the people wrong us, but you have to take time, let approach it well. Then one of your brothers come from among you and say, if that thing my Prince talking, that makes sense. They learn what if for people from Dwell Town. Will you treat that brother good or you treat them bad?
Where can I treat brother good and this and that? That brother's statement does not mean actually the land.
No. From your family. The brother from your family.
He did not do anything against the law.
Yeah, against the family.
No, not you. No, Prince, your family, your family from Sejuo. The brothers came from yours because one of the brothers from there. Not just one of the brothers.
I'm telling you that you ask me a question, you want me to answer it the way you want me to answer your question. If a brother from my area come and say they land here, enough for say we put a Dwettown land here, I will tell him you don't know what he's talking about. The paper or the wherever.
Oh, you're telling you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, the one they are telling you now that you don't know what you're talking about.
So, but then I can't charge a man for treason. I can't.
No, you can charge your brother, Prince. If you can tell your brother, but if you tell your brother say he don't know what he's doing, then what? That count on the governmental level.
There's no way I would tell my brother and tell him not to leave the town. If I do it, I'm violating his right. I'm violating his right. If I look at my brother and tell him because he said that thing, I should ostracize him and tell him for him to land.
In fact, that your brother Prince, I'm looking at Prince Double. And you had a brother who will sabotage your family. I know you will chase him out of Sejuo in the morning.
No. We don't do that. Yahoo from that area there, from Arico lately, and took the Gawopo land, you ever do that? We don't do that in Seibo.
Prince, we didn't take Gawopo land. So even if we took Gawopo land,
who went against us 1990, the when say you will not ostracize them. I'm not going to call their names. I will not ostracize them. They are still there with us.
No, but Prince, looting is different from the looter and the left. But if they are giving Seibo up to different people, you will go against them. That's what we're saying.
We can't go ostracize them.
If you the man have looted and you forgive the man, you will stay with you.
We don't ostracize the man. We don't ostracize those kind of people. If you're doing it, you need to stop.
No. I don't know where nobody have encroached. In fact, let's come to land.
Enough people encroaching. You encroach on people's land.
So why people been suing people in Liberia for encroaching on people's land?
People get all the land because they
in Liberia. Let's forget about bubble pool. Let's forget. No, leave the bubble and bubble pool thing. Let me ask you a question.
You encroach on their land, they will take you to court. But along nobody are taking you to court.
In Liberia, in fact, in America, where you live, you Prince that live in Kentucky, can you leave your demarcation and go build something in somebody's land in Kentucky then? Can you do that?
That is a process, court.
That's what I'm saying. But when you do that,
the government need to. It's not war then.
No, and my question is, can you do it first of all?
It's not war.
No, that provocation of war.
But it is not war. The provocation is leads to war, but it's not war.
Prince, if people say we'll come to you, there is not war. But they move in crush on the land. So it's a provocation of war.
The people go to that's why they got international courts.
So then you Yeke to close his mouth until the Liberian people go to international court. He shouldn't be in and fight.
How will you say Yeke to close his mouth?
Because
but the way you guys say trouble now.
The statement that Yeke Koluba made, if for example, if it was in Austria today, where I'm personally about Austria today, if Yeke was here, but now Yeke will have, Yeke going to resign before even the exposure come up.
Where
you're going to regret it.
Get to us, we're not using American law again.
No, but
what I'm saying, I said, if Yeke was in Austria here,
I bet you, Prince.
No, I want you to honor.
Yeah,
I said, if Yeke, well, if Liberia was going to develop country, but now Yeke already resigned, ahead of the entire explosion. Yeah, you're going to regret his statement.
To add on to your words, my brother.
The man of the day.
1 minute.
The lone soldier in the House of Representatives
from the Unity Party.
Former
secretary.
Welcome the man of the day. The lone soldier in the House of Representatives.
What is that politics?
A man who does not mince his words. He said it as he sees it. He's not afraid of power. He speaks truth to them. He can get vexed and boss. He doesn't care.
Now who read there with Sai again?
That's that campaign over there.
Yeah, but Joseph, what does it mean? It means when you get a child, the child must go wrong.
He sees it and he says it. He's laughing. Yeah,
but
laughing. That now you
Prince. If the man, because you want to campaign for him, so you should do wrong and you let him go. Is that what you guys are preaching here? Huh?
If the man could not miss his words 5 years ago, 4 years ago, he's still not missing his words, and you taking him out
because 4 or 5 years ago you are dealing with irresponsible people that were dancing with him. For their government is responsible. So they will teach people lesson.
These people around him, you see Joseph Boakai here?
No, he said 4 or 5 years ago. So when the man was misbehaving 4 or 5 years ago, you should continue to misbehave. Is that what you're saying?
If you,
but
for example.
But they're laughing. That mean it doesn't mean you can say war coming to Liberia. That's not why you're laughing. You are laughing because you're complaining for him.
If I was stealing money to bring it to your church, your pastor, you're accepting it, and then
how do I know that you're stealing the money? How do I know? I don't know that you're stealing the money.
What you mean?
Unless they pocket you.
Because if you can say on your pulpit and say the man does not mean his word, print does he regular in stealing, in your croaking people. 4 5 he say,
okay,
on your pulpit.
Then
later on, he say, "Oh, pray, I will catch you and get you to the law." You take my money, you finish building your church. You build your church.
Then you defend yourself. But the issue under discussion right now, Prince, the issue under discussion is not about Yeke Koloba supporting Opon or he's supporting. No, the issue under discussion is not about Yeke supporting Opon or supporting Wakai. The issue under discussion is a state security issue.
I mean, there ain't no state security something.
The man went across the boundary. He crossed the boundary.
Those are Trump's out charges. Those are not legitimate charges, and you have to understand that.
No, nobody put it against him.
No,
he said it from his mouth.
The lawmaker does not have the authority to prosecute treason. It says
Mr. These are things that are considered to spoil of the country.
They can expose you. The Prince, the ex-lawmaker have been expelled from the House of Representatives since the House of Representatives came being. Since 1927, the first lawmaker that was expelled from the House of Representatives was Dewell Toy. Toy was expelled and come to 12 people. Then come to George suspension and the rest of them. And then come to Trouble Time. This guy, Church people was this guy was expelled from the house.
Who has the right under the Republic of Liberia to charge someone with treason?
It's the security and the judiciary.
The security don't charge you.
No, yes, they can charge you and send you over. Wait a minute, they will charge you.
Mr. Dama, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
They arrest you. They arrest you and send you to the court.
The attorney will charge you. The police can't charge me. The police will.
That's why. When it comes to House of Representatives today, they can't sleep.
Who can charge you when you go to court?
Today, a member of the parliament, when they sleep today, when they're not satisfied with you, they can still impeach you.
Prince, who charges you when you go to court?
From the house.
Yeah?
It's just simple.
Who charges you when you go to the court? Who can charge you when you go to court?
District attorneys.
That who can arrest you and charge you? They charge you. They can come to district attorney.
They send that case to the district attorney. The district attorney.
But it's originated from the security. They say not security.
No, they charge you for the police.
Who prosecute the police? Prosecute.
Investigation begin with the police.
Police arrest you and charge you in America. Yeah, who can charge you?
The police will charge you.
They won't charge you. Police charge you. They carry you to the district attorney. They bring.
That's what we're saying. Okay, so they charge you.
But no, they suppose that the lawmaker can prosecute people.
The lawmaker can expel you from their house if you don't do the right thing. They expel you. That's the only thing they can do. Then after expulsion, then the law will hold you. Like in the case of Yeke now, from now to Monday, Tuesday, they will arrest you. They will charge him and send you to court. When you guilty under the law, you go to South Beach. Case closed.
Oh, wow, then we're coming back to the 1980 now.
Yeah.
There's nothing in 1980. No.
It's possible they're going to be South Beach until let them be here.
My brother,
we're coming back to the
1980 brought the Constitution. 1980 introduced multi-party democracy. So 1980 is better. It better go back to 1980 that trained the Liberian people.
Let's listen to this, bro. And
that the reason for which things continue to go the wrong way in Liberia.
Yeah.
Because people do the wrong thing, but they always say, "Well, we are one." They will leave there without with
somebody talking. I think somebody talking from the phone, right?
I can remember at the time Tesla would pick you up from Broad Street and drop you in front of your house.
Who speaking says so we'll know them before we can if they want to.
Iowa.
Oh, okay.
We used to go to school freely. We were enjoying in Liberia at the time.
So where your point about this case?
I'm coming to my point, Prince. The coup did not come to Liberia because the Liberian people were suffering. The coup came to Liberia because such a group of people were marginalized. Joseph Boakai was in the government marginalized. You walk in. And this is the very same drum that Joseph Boyka is beating. They went and revived the Constitution. Mr. Zia is still talking about the Constitution that was revived. He's sitting here and talking this kind of thing. It's good. Every one of us here, we in America.
Do you have new constitution that you using besides the 1986 constitution?
We're not thinking about the people that are suffering in Liberia.
Injunction, my brother, let me ask you a question before you go further. You see how you call it Ninja Prince?
Let the man ask you. The man won't ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question, my brother, because you just mentioned my name.
What your question?
Are you saying I'm referring to the old constitution? Do you have a new one besides the 1986 amended constitution?
The man say you refer to the old constitution. Do you have another constitution besides the 1986 constitution?
Yes, the constitution was revived in 1986, right?
Except the far.
You talking about trouble time.
Oh man. I didn't go constitution during trouble time. No, when we are on the kind of forum, you have to listen before because people are listening to some of us. Some of us, we are very informed when it comes to government. Some of us, we are very informed because we learn history. So we giving you historical, we are giving you a historical study of government.
The constitution was revived.
It was amended.
This song.
That was really campaign. This is about George Weah and Yaka Koluba. What is it? The whole treaty thing is about.
That you got made him. You dress your devil from your boot.
Thank you, Prince.
Let me finish. I'll give you the chance. You dress your devil in your society bush.
Yeah.
The devil misbehaving and you want disarm.
So you discipline it.
You discipline
so you're telling me how you can't discipline them?
You don't know that was a devil you were bringing us out?
Your children that you born, you don't discipline them?
You're not devil.
Prince, let us look at reality. There's a reality.
You made him.
It doesn't matter.
Doing all these things. You made him. You made perfect peace.
No, Prince. Let us get it straight. You like get it straight. I think you're taking it on a different level. We are talking about look when you are doing that cursing, I wasn't in favor. When you start cursing Boakai, fine because you are made. But the thing I'm saying.
Can you show me anything anywhere in the world that you debunking back then?
What should I even debunk him? Where? Are they debunking? Are they come on? I don't come on anything because what I'm saying, the issue we're discussing is not about him going around cursing people. That's not what we're discussing.
You started your argument from it. Your argument you started from it, remember?
I laid a premise.
But at your premise, I said you started.
Yeah, but it's not the issue that we are discussing. What I said when I came to the issue, I said the issue on discussion. The issue on discussion is not about Yaka Koluba causing open or causing
why you made your premise from it? Why you not start from
you don't want to be straight to the point to tell you that
you made a statement and
is that because of job we are
before I start brushing. I can't just join the forest and start brushing.
Based on the statement you made.
You not think I'm making my own premise too?
Okay, but go ahead. But please, the issue is not about the expulsion of this guy.
We look at the reality. We know we are not feel like.
Prince, let me ask you a question quick. Are we discussing the statement that he made against Liberia, or we discussing that he didn't causing Opon, he didn't causing Boakai? No, I told you just now. I said because you were talking about it, that what makes it clear that
you brought it up from your starting point when you are
because I heard it from you. Because I heard it from you. Everything here everything about the whole Saka is not about even what the man said against the country. It's about he calls Opon, then he can't, then he calls Boakai. That the whole thing people are looking at. It's not about what he did against the country. I am looking at what he did against the country.
And all your argument you are saying, it has no constitutional backing.
No.
No. It got constitutional backing. It got constitutional backing.
I told you.
Argument.
It got constitutional backing.
You read the provision of the constitution having to do
with already read the provision that even took the very stuff. It got a backing, constitutional backing.
You get raised war against the country.
I told you it's treasonable.
There is nothing. Treason is defined under the Constitution. I say put it all in your dictionary, on your phone.
No, you will do it because and you did it. You saw it.
Treason.
I told you a dating, and you went there. You saw a dating. Dating is part of the process.
How did he abate people?
I just told you he has
people. Mr. Soe, it also having to do with a territorial dispute.
Prince, let me ask you a question.
In terms of war.
It's war, provocation.
You can't wear on the
war, not because born on fire.
War will be.
Is it because they don't shoot guns? Is it because they don't shoot guns? So you say
that is the reason. That is the reason. That one of the reasons he's saying it. Because
the reason they don't shoot guns is because Joseph Boakai is so experienced and intelligent that why they don't shoot guns.
Let me ask you. When
the reason people are not panic because why they manage the information.
Man, y'all can talk and listen. We can talk together.
What?
When the war was coming in the Republic of Liberia, December 24th, 1989, we heard about the war. We heard about Butuo then taking BBC. When Samuel Doe went on radio that night and said there is a war, that was the time the war was declared in the Republic of Liberia. And now what people been here
Prince.
Now what people been here
No, Prince. That was rebel incursion. It's not war. Please get it straight. He said when Samuel Doe spoke 1989, December 24th, at 7 p.m. I was in Ganta en route to Grangide. He said there is a rebel incursion into our country.
There was a war. The rebel incursion is war.
No. Guinea coming for dispute. Guinea coming for dispute, border dispute, a different from rebel shooting from the border killing. I saw the answer. Look at what they killed. The first guy they killed came from a town. He was an immigration officer. The first man that got killed.
That I'm making here, you are messing up.
So that's war right there. But in the case of Guinea, there was no war.
The Constitution defines war.
And the war that the legal war was that internal war.
It's not our feelings in us.
You didn't expect the president to come out. You wanted for the president to come out and say Guinea attack us.
Yes.
He will be irresponsible. No. Thank God that Boakai became president before the thing came out. Because there were certain people that knew, if there was certain government by this time, then people died, then the rebel already in Grangide or in Sando. Thank God Boakai is responsible. You wanted for Boakai to come out to say there's a war, Guinea attack us. Is that what your Liberian people expected? No, it wasn't a war. It was territorial dispute. And so Boakai had government have to be responsible.
Territorial dispute. Treason?
Your own, what he said when he's sitting on the sword, this very soil he's sitting on as a certain representative to make this statement that what catching now. So he has did that.
Mr. Zoe, we have proven this statement beyond all reasonable doubt. We have no praise.
The man said he has facts. The man said he has facts. He can't retrieve the statement. The man said he has facts. He said he got facts. He can't retrieve a statement. He, according to his surveyor, saying it's an international surveyor for Guinea and Liberia, we agree. According to his surveyor, that land belongs to Guinea. So,
how the people said the same money from Guinea to Liberia?
Let us hear Mr. Jiroga from Iowa. Mr. Jiroga.
Yeah.
Chairman Jiroga.
First and foremost, welcome from Liberia. Say again, you have not come.
I call you in Liberia, but you don't calling you from Mars, so you don't answer.
And you will enjoy I said you stopped in my own town. Yeah, I'm listening to you guys, and the show is so interesting. You know, I want to thank your two studio guests. Dimitri, I don't know my piano
BZ, Kelvin, Clay.
What kind of name you are going to get?
La major Clay begin.
Yeah, for my layman knowledge, I just want to contribute, you know, to what they are discussing about Yeke Koluba. For time immemorial, that following Yeke, you know, this year is not good for all those, you know, African character in Liberia for Yeke and brother Key, who tried for our nation and to make all our children to be root. In actuality, why it is true that some of them making money out of it. But Yeke's authorities, some of them they are good, and some of them where Yeke area is, you know, Article 76 of the 1986 Constitution talks about, you know, adhering to your enemies. That is the major crime that Yeke has committed, because to fight your enemies, to say yes, I'm supporting my enemies. That statement Yeke made is on the headline of Guinea television every day now. You could be charged for espionage. You know, it is not good as a lawmaker. What I expected him to have done, if we were very smart, he would have retracted his statement the next day to say, no, it was slip of tongue. You know, because Yeke, I listened to him cool. I listened to him on Spoon TV last night, trying to switch. You know, but he went after being at 7, he said, you look at the map. If you look at the map, you can see the green line. Which map gets green line? The green line. You know, the green line in Guinea. You don't do that. You know, it's going against your own sovereignty. The sovereignty of our nation. You see, America, with all the things Trump doing, everything here, no representative will go and bring condemnation at Trump to say, what you doing to Iran is not good. No time for war, you ready for war. Yeke was not ready with all the things you can do, everybody can bargain, but when it comes to that level, where Guinea is trying to infringe on our land, I don't care whether I don't need a partisan or whosoever, we all should come together for the solidarity of our country, for the sovereignty of our state. That statement was very bizarre, it was uncalled for, and it continues until they brought it down.
And you say 1 minute before you conclude. You say that he could be charged with what? Aiding and abetting?
I say he could be charged, you know, with espionage. Espionage made helping different countries to come against your own country.
Spying on different countries.
No, it say espionage under the Constitution, 1986 Constitution. The act of espionage is an enemy state.
That is sea tracing. That is sea tracing.
That tracing travel, does.
If you're charging a man with espionage, it has to be done. Guinea is not enemy state. Guinea is not enemy state.
In this state,
at that moment, you become enemy.
It's another way, because for you to go in another man's land to erect your flag, it's a challenge. It's just this government that we have, the government is very lenient with this kind of situation. But you can't go to Africa now to pull your flag up. That declaration of war, what Guinea did is not enough. They can't play music. Prince, let's be very clear. We also get together and know why it is true that we don't know what precipitated this thing from the borderline, but we can solve the problem first, before coming inside to know who did it and who did that. Because what Guinea did is a declaration of war. Let me just tell you.
Took our friend down.
We have Joseph Boakai as an woman, but what the little boy did to Boakai was not good, because Boakai went to him to talk to him, and that made he was Boakai's grandchild. And the woman was down there when the man stopped the army to cross overnight. That was a declaration of war, Prince.
You think Labrador was before the 80s of 90? That long time going to happen? That's sorry.
Okay, they're going fire.
So who's all declare war?
What? He didn't declare war already, so you need to defend.
Yeah, but who's all tell the people say we are war now? Who's all do that?
The president.
But you didn't do it, so we can't say that war now.
No. When the president say, "Oh, you call panic," Guinea people.
Yeah.
And most of the people who are the border side, they will relocate. They will get getting more ground.
The land has been, encroached on by enemies. And the people, they are still there. As we speak, they are still there.
Oh, the brother that said then you are trying to stop the brother that said the people not there.
Mr. Juga, no. I never said it. Mr. Juga, let me hold you there. Don't leave. No, I didn't say. Mr. Juga, let me hold you there. Don't leave. I just want to additional to what you just said. Don't leave. In the case of what the president did, for me, Mr. Juga, is still speaking? Mr. Juga is still speaking, right? Okay. Cherry?
They are there. Day to day, we follow the information down there.
Cherry? I want to hear us.
I don't know anything.
That we want people to be in the house and to be whistleblower so that we know why it's happening. But to go against your own state, I have problem with that. To be very frank, I just want for everybody to know this. Some of you, not that we know, and nothing about Unity Party, nothing about CDC, nothing about this. But this
is our country.
So that's it. That's my
So when you get being removed, does it solve the problem?
Cherry, don't leave. Let me additional add something there, please, to Cherry.
You and Cherry not coming to do your
Cherry.
A reconciliation thing here.
I don't know what Cherry is doing. Why you not hearing us?
Your man Demetrius.
When you drop a line, you hear you.
Cherry.
The man say, Cherry, don't go, Cherry. So I said no.
No, I wanted to provide something to Cherry. Cherry, he just provided fine information. I just want to additional line.
Yeah. I think Cherry, hearing them. You can understand. You can hear them.
Cherry, you hearing me now?
No, I can hear you. I don't know why I don't hear you. But let me just tell you, you can remove her.
So when you drop the line, then you will get you.
Everybody working together. He just said the next day to say, look, it was a slip of tongue. Slip of tongue means, I meant to say that the border and the crossing, I didn't know that they crossed. I thought they were on the other side. But the people cross. The next day, people cross. They say, yeah, they play the full cross there. That the land, they keep on, and I play there, that Guinea. Because you don't see the green line. I followed that thing. I was so disturbed that night. These are things that can be giving people broken ass in the bureau. Because what they did, it went against the state. That is nothing more. So what they did to him now is good. So, Prince, the only thing I just want to tell everybody on your line here is that, if you see this, anybody who back to the it means that you don't even know your constitution. The people follow the law. But the only place whether people are signed for Yeke or whatsoever, the only place I always have problem with Nigerian lawmakers is they always take money and to do things. That is criminal also. So that's it. That's my little man idea. Because I call it the water oil and 25.
The allegation, Terry, we don't want to go into the allegations.
So, everything the man said you want hear about, the man bring it.
No, allegation. When they get money, the allegation. So Terry, don't leave. The reason I said we provided some information, and the information you just provided here to additional law. The reason is the argument have been since the Guinea encroached onto our land, why the president don't send army to the border to see clashes. That's what we are discussing now. Then I will come out and say, hey, those are even taking the outside, myself take the side. But again, I will say, thank God that at the point of time where Guinea taking advantage of us, we have an experienced president, patient, and old age that come with wisdom, and that's how Boakai looks. If we have some kind of number or something, don't kill president by this time. Guinea will be flying over our territory, blowing everything up that they're able to do. You and myself know you and myself know on this show we sit down. Every Liberian are talking. Don't look why the president sends soldiers to the border. Even do you even have AFL 2,000 personnel without even firecracker? Eh? We know that.
Yeah, they have almost 1 million men.
Can we charge a man too for with trucing?
Who man?
Who?
You say Guinea can beat us.
I said if we are going to the border.
Let's just swear. Yeah.
No, I don't say Guinea will be out. I said if we go fight Guinea.
If we are going to the border by now, there will be a difference happening.
If we are if Baki has sent soldiers, they lay you get they lay AFL you get there with that get when they want that get even pick up. I they call it they get the market pick up them.
Can you listen to the man?
So I want you to listen to me. What are no conditions for time memorial? And that even during Joe regime, that law not even having this military strength again. During Taylor regime, that law not having military strength again. But when Taylor army entered Guinea,
Taylor don't have an army. Taylor that Korea are rebels. Why you call Taylor army?
Taylor
they have an army. No, AFL was fashioned in that. Them was still on AFL was fashioned in that Taylor doesn't have.
Let him end. So Dota and AFL are not in there.
Total AFL was very equipped. AFL have over 10,000 men. That what I just said is that was before the war, 1990. Where AFL have, they carry 40 barrels. They carry all the heavy weapons. We got Israeli train. We got American train. We got the guns. We got the Moab. We got the war tanks. AFL would have challenged to the border.
About military in a short region there, no country should boast about military. Because you should be mindful that Liberia has.
So don't bring that you don't get army.
Ex-combatant. That is very dangerous.
You but tell it, the government, a constitutional government cannot send ex-combatant to the war. You're not saying that.
According to what you say now, the whole man is doing good. But what happens if it were a young boy who was the president, you call on the ex-combatant and tell your people, to say yes, I'm doing this. The ex-combatant, some of them say they don't even want anything.
Mr. Druka, the way you're looking at it, it's not good like that.
You discuss it, you just contract the stew. You say ex-combatant.
Why are you
going to do?
Nobody saying about naked. Nobody. The one the president listen to about naked.
The poor be using almost.
Make sure they got it.
But they can't tell me say they should send former combatants. Former combatants being a badge if the AFL take the lead.
Why you do a fighter jet? General jet.
I see the other get they're going to say that you're not able give me Guinea.
Oh no, Yaka brought to yourself. Everybody in Labrador shut their mouth. That only Yaka talk. Without Dagonti, not that we ever Yaka, but Yaka spoke against you yourself, Dagonti. He spoke against your country that you and
Yaka missed his mic. He did a wrong one.
All right,
Yaka long been talking, but they don't talk that he told you a different trouble.
That Evo Yaka talking about.
I want Guinea should go to that land.
That way, not your one. Thank God, not you alone.
He will make Guinea should go take that land.
No, not because I'm not from local country, but that is Liberia.
And I mean Benin for the land. Those who are manning that play there, Tomo Fala there, and Nikwe there, that paper from where Francis Newman there carry the machine that was manning that place. Why what Labrador benefiting from it? But let's listen to James City. Mr. City, go ahead.
Your panelists and those are calling in. The country they call that drone. Do we have drone? They said that drone 140. So the ex-combatant you're talking about, they know how to operate a drone.
I meant to operate drone. I can see that in my living room, operate drone.
No, ex-combatant even know the difference between drone and a fighter jet.
Yeah, I was just operating one a few days ready.
No, that's not drone.
I said drone. The thing I've used every
day. No, not drone. We're talking about.
No, I was just responding to my brother.
Oh, Cherry, what's it? More bring the more bring general. What?
Baron, they get it.
Those days are gone. They say you're about to know and everybody they want to article.
So what after you get gone now? What next, Mr. City?
Well, the Yaka thing is very difficult to discuss. Yeah, because the very cool that Yaka and Prophet Key Costa got the power and still voted against them. So for me, you know, you were just the devil going to town, and the devil start beating you. Then I'm not easy part with you. Now look at it.
So you get gone. What wrong with our land? Stay gone too.
But instead of talking about the land, and you saw the president from Sierra Leone and Labrador, they were at the border and let's say today. Yeah. They paid them to get away.
Oh.
So it's not like I mean, I can tell you that those are in Liberia, everybody gotta pray for themselves. Because if Guinea can come and sit down in that place there, then everybody you know it, talking ground, operating going around in Morel there.
Yeah. So you are telling me Africa can take our land anytime or even Sierra Leone?
Well, first of all, let me ask you a question. So the way we're on the platform right now, we are speaking.
Yeah.
And you Cote d'Ivoire take table border. Who you got there to sell the table border? No, I'm asking you, Mr. Kelly, look at on the line. You tell me. When you say, oh, Cote d'Ivoire take table border and tomorrow, who do you have to sell the table border?
Because according to Demetrius, we don't have 2,000 armies, so we can send people. The army that will get beat around.
I don't think we don't have 2,000 army. I say our army personnel is around 2,000. For the correction.
Yeah, you're right.
You say we don't have the army, we don't have the drone, we don't have the military might to go there. So
no, all our borders, our territory, everything is.
If Baka has sent people to that border by this time, you have to say Labrampo beef by this time. Is nobody Lofa, nobody Nimba, nobody Greg. The same Labrampo are going to say the man is responsible.
This question, this man coming, anybody can come and take our land. Because Baka will not send people there.
No, Baka is because you don't have the capacity. What Baka met in power, you got to manage with it and talk to the people to use diplomacy. Because that diplomacy can solve the problem now.
To make the people to leave our land.
He's not backing them, but he applied diplomacy. He's not backing them, but he applied diplomacy. Because you don't have the capability to do it. You want violence when you don't have the capability to go to violence with people.
But I don't want to go back because the person he reclaiming the land and that's it.
Oh.
So maybe it's somebody on the ground who can follow you information that maybe Salo, Labrador, and Guinea will have my peace talk somewhere.
Now who even talk? Who the person that talking say? I don't even know the person for us. Who talking?
James City.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Osiri.
Is that Mr. Challenge look at?
No, Mr.
No, that's the metrics. I'll tell you.
Mr. What is that?
No, Mr. Osiri, the way we're talking, right? If things are going like that in Liberia, I will be too happy. But the way we're talking, I don't know how it went. Let's start from somewhere. Like I just said here, and I'll continue to say, prior to 1990, our army was well trained, built, and equipped. And so we fought 14 years to 16 years civil war. Everything that we have wept. The little one that left when Ellen came, she dismantled the entire AFL, and whatever guns we had there, they carry away. They started with new army. By 2010, they went and started training less than 2,000 personnel. The entire country. As we speak, Ellen spent 12 years in power without empowerment to the army. Oponkin, 6 years, no empowerment to the army. Joseph Boakai is going 2 to 3 years, the army is still not in power. That people talking about, we know they took off to defend the country. But you also have to add the strength of the army. By this time, central to 18 years ago, we should have pretty close to 5,000 strong army. Now we'll not be discussing what we're discussing. But the past regime, after the war, they all failed us when it comes to the military. So if it met the Omer time, the Omer is using diplomacy so that Liberia cannot be plugged into something else that will not be able to bear tomorrow. All of us are speaking today, some of us are in America, right? But when they say guns start firing from the border from Lofa border all the way to they head into Bapolu, they head into Tomaburg. By this time, we don't talk what we're talking here. We'll say the government careless. We put Omer there, who was there, who already died, we put in there. The Omer is using a wisdom to contain the people. Whether they take 1 year to be there, they will leave through diplomacy. Thank you.
They will leave when he get out of the leadership. They're not going to leave when he's there.
Because anybody you put that, thank God said it not pass the other side. Because it account the other side before it will not work out time. But this time, like I said again, then
that 1982 picking. They will bombard those people there, blast out there, and then they run away and go back again.
You get bombarded. When you get to bombard your mom.
Okay, Mr. Double, before I leave, I just want to join make a little statement before I leave.
1 minute. Let it listen to brother Kevin. Let him done.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Sway, you see, what you are just saying when it comes to the border issues, Yeke issue actually is clear. Yeke against the entire state. Yeke, right now, what you're speaking, Yeke is sort of being in jail right now. Yeah, but you see the border, the Liberia border right now, all our borders. Liberia got more than 100 borders with Africa's, Guinea, and Sierra Leone all around. And we don't have the capacity to control all the borders. Some of the border, when you go there, you will find out that some of the area you find out that in the whole area you see like a 2 officers, sometimes 1 officer. Sometimes you don't see no security personnel at all to the borders. So today, if you say you're going, to war with people like Guinea or any other neighboring country, you're not going to make it because you don't have the capacity to do anything. When 2 countries are fighting is different, from one country, when they're fighting within the country itself. Yesterday, the war about fought in Liberia. It was why an NS group in Liberia was just fighting. Yeah. For just no reason, we're just fighting. So the war is actually different. So you found out that there were no fighter jet and other things are being used. But today, if Liberia is fighting Guinea or Africa going to use all their fighter jets to be launching in Liberia. Liberia doesn't have a single fighter jet before you're talking about a June. So Liberia don't have the capacity, nothing at all. But cleverly, thank God we have Joseph Boakai right now, that use it is a logistic power, a diplomacy order to tackle the identical issue. But now they put at that whole Somali border area, they have gone long time. But now Guinea are taking the play 100%. And what Guinea did over there, it was a total war against Liberia. And when it comes to issue of war, for example, you don't have to go into a country to fire a bullet, but when you take a country flag and you just put it down and you set it ablaze, automatically you are declared war on the identical country. And what Guinea did, Guinea crossed from their leg, came to Liberia and took our flag down. They brought it down. Dash it on the ground and took their own flag, erected it. Automatically, Guinea were already attacked Liberia. And Yeke Koluba being a certain representative and coming, making such a statement that how he got 100% information, how he got a D in your hand. In fact, the other green line, the blue line, it tells that the land belongs to Guinea. It's an affront. Why you get Koluba should make fun, be making fun out of himself? You feel like making fun out of the Liberian people. So you don't have to go take gun to go to Joseph Boakai house to go shoot Joseph Boakai before we're going to know that, oh yeah, they can raise war against the country. Right now, if you are blaming the government right now, as we speak, You know, you get what being jail right now, you know, or before you know, pending, you know, or investigation, you know, maybe like will be prosecuted for making a kind of statement that tomorrow nobody else will come from somewhere else and just come in and just make any kind of statement, you know. So if you continue to do such a thing in our country, Liberia will be a better country. That people will not just come in, you know, and just do things and go score free. You know, Yeke Koluba is not going through there because Yeke Koluba cause, you know, or abuse, you know, Joseph Boakai or the other minister. No, but let Yeke know is wrong, and let us, you know, focus on the truth. Let's forget about the settlement. Oh yeah, okay, I know I'm supporter of Yeke Koluba or a supporter of this. Let's look at the truth. When the truth below, let us try to place it there. You know, I want to say thank you all, you know, Mr. Double, you know, for accepting me on the show, you know, and thank you, Mr. Zoe, you know, for your contribution also. Let us continue to discuss issues that will have more implications in our country.
Thank you for backing you.
No, I'm not backing Prince. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So I gave you my party statement, right, Prince?
Yeah, the party statement.
All right, thank you. Thank you, my little dear brother. Thank you very much. What we're discussing here is about our country. And I hope people don't hold people responsible for and their view, the way they see things. Perhaps some of us we are not looking at things from party lines. Other people are looking at this whole thing from party lines because why in our party X time, that party Y time, that was support. If you see most of the comments today on Facebook around like people jubilating or something, that because they came for certain political party and the other political party is doing XYZ. That's not what we are talking about. When it comes to the security of the country, we have to be very truthful. What do I mean? My brother Cherry Joker said something. He said, even when we have 5 army personnel, we can send them to the border, and then we recruit the ex-fighter, and they will move on. No, my brother, there is a constituted government that was voted through democracy, and if you will do anything such, it will not be the first thing to start with. We must first of all have our military. If all of us can advise the government, and what I'm going to do too, if my voice should be heard, I'm asking the government to put in more money in the defense budget. If it costs Liberia to even spend to have more defense budget than any country, than any ministry in Liberia, they can go ahead so that our army can be well equipped. Another thing I'm asking the government to do, Mr. Barker, if you hear me, there should be a rapid recruitment of army personnel. They get up to 5,000 to 10,000 strong men. They are there. They are in Liberia. They get up to 5,000 to 10,000 strong military men. Equip them, spend money, buy weapons, because every country on planet Earth now protecting the buying guns, their military budget is big so that they can protect. Had it not been the case, by now Iran and America, Israel will not be fighting up to now. These people took 32 years or 40 years to prepare themselves. We came from war. Our former president dismantled everything that we have. The second in command king, he didn't look that direction. Mr. Boakai, you there now? Please look that direction to build the military. That is consequences we feeling right now because our military is. In fact, we don't have a military. I can say that, and that's why up to now nobody has gone to the border to challenge. And if Boakai he has sent people to the border again, I will repeat. Thank God, Mr. Boakai, God brought you at this time with a crisis. It our Dimitri Zoe to be president with this thing. Then with my advisors telling me, let's move. Who is Guinea? By this time, then Rebel already told Lufa, Guinea already told Lufa and what it called, because we are not equipped enough to fight the people. Let's be realistic. Why are we having things here? Let Labrador got anything to fight with? It's not rebel activity is different.
You won't be realistic, but your case should not be realistic. Thank you very much, Mr. James City. Let's listen to Mr. James City here.
Well, for me, I follow what Mr. Swell just said.
Yeah, 1 minute, you can hear. You're hearing Mr. City?
Yeah, I'm hearing. I think it's loud for me. I'm hearing. Mr.
I follow what Mr. Swell just said that we should recommend, the government should try to do something to increase the number of people in the army. Look, Prince, the first time when I see the Liberian Civil War Society, I went to Liberia. You know where I passed? I passed to Doboke. I passed to Zuezon. I passed to Tuzon border. And I walked from there straight to Israel. And I can tell you for free, I don't want to get somebody money and any kind of check on the Tuzon.
Nobody.
Really? Interesting. One of the guys, police or army go down there. I mean, pray. I don't know the country, but ground the border. They are open to anything. We just gotta pray. I am telling you, we all gotta pray for God to be God in our country. Because anybody is not part of like that, the guys in Israel. Yeah. For the reason, because of we were too long. If you put a checkpoint now right into zone, there's no problem. There's nothing we can do. Yeah. So the only thing we can do, appeal to our senators and representatives, we should prioritize security. All the politics you're doing, when push come and shut them out, all the parties will disappear. Then you go and you won't grab. No, why you will not the NDPL or you have to party, you crowd or you. So we need to prioritize security first. Security. Like there's a country in Africa, northeastern area, they call Eritrea. They make serving the military as a mandatory for everybody. That's the kind of thing we need for Liberia. Because politically in the army, they start to have criteria, and I want most of the people, they are failing to enter the army. You must be a high school graduate. You must see your wire result. Then you must be physically fit. That's why it's very true. It's very recruiting people to pass that test. When the test is okay, you got a job from relay and to executive marshal. So you collapse the highway. So all the platform, we need to be talking to our brothers and friends in the House of Representatives or Senate, that this security here, we want to look at Lofa and Yaga Koluba for a serious press. It is serious. Yeah. We should not overlook it.
And let me come in there, Mr. City. I know you don't, but let me tell you one thing. When Ellen came with the army, and the Liberian people, now those Liberians that are in a territory, and the Boaka and the other people that sat there, Ellen were forming that new police, that army now that they get 2,000 of them now. They deprive the crown people of getting in the army. The crown boys are in the army now, change their names.
Yep.
I'm telling the Liberian people, they are hearing me now. I don't mean
that's true.
That's true. What changed their names?
That's true.
And they didn't want crown people in the army.
Yes.
They're trying to fight war when they want something. I in already feed the people need to come and join. What John? I told my beginner, I said nobody gonna go join the army.
Yeah, we go, Prince.
Go for their own war because they're not trouble time. Then will turn to you. Because the trouble time, what they turn to you for your kick Tira out of the box here. Because Tira were moving around, they were passing around with men wearing G-string on a chance Tira. It was you're working and ran Tira out of here. You're the Madingo people. What are these people passing around now? Where Joseph Boaga can be president and now? They came with a defense for them in the next day, Tira flushed them out of they sent where they came from. So when Ellen was forming the armed forces of Liberia, doing Ellen Johnson Salita, I'm saying it now. She refused crown folks. When you are crowned, you will not join. They will go to the place. They would. I know plenty of my beginner when I'm watching their names. And you go to the day, you say it's where they will not tell you. You say Italian, they will not tell you. They have to change the names.
Go for this for me to go join army during early time. Go for this.
I know that I can speak to that. So that the same army said Ellen had an army with the 2,000 army. They ever are any army there?
That's what I'm saying, Prince. You understand
the army where Ellen left there, I ate there.
Yeah.
Someone left the army, someone they travel, someone they do that 2,000. What are you talking about? Say now you be 2,000 people get 1,000 army because a lot of them begin to travel and the other beginner deserted. I know my beginner who left the army. They say because we just sitting in the barrel, not doing anything. So they go hustle to do different things. Thing with their lives.
They don't pay them.
Yeah,
Mr. Seri, we're listening to you.
What you say is true that our product martial law, there was Salah, but all that marginalization and Salah, our own people too, they were part of it. They felt that
How?
There's some powerful people. So our own people, when they see my enemy, and say, easy by with them. That couple listed there. They're not going that's beautiful.
No, but you see, but they were not in the new army. The new army, then a new beginner were bringing in the army.
Mr. Seri.
Already expired.
Mr. Seri.
Yeah,
let's put a record straight. Let's put a record straight, Mr. Seri. Mr. Seri, let's put a record straight. When Ellen came,
I didn't want left for here in that army.
Mr. Seri, when Ellen came, Ellen never wanted. Ellen wanted. Ellen
in the army. So let's listen to Cherry. We're about to close.
Go ahead, Cherry.
Let's please listen to Cherry. Let Cherry needs you 1 minute, please.
Yeah, Brent, thank you for calling me. I just want to, just set it straight here, while my brother demanded said, I didn't say that, Waka issue to Escobar and send it to the border. What I say here is that even the metric, there are some countries in the world, the Panama, Iceland, and Costa Rica, they don't get army. So you think anybody can get infringe on your border because you don't get army? There are countries in the world that don't get army, they wouldn't be paid on police.
They want to get an international law for.
That's why they got international law. And it would be pumping like you think America in the first place, there are political boundaries, constitutional boundaries. Right now, Guinea is a Muslim country. If all the tech behind all this thing Guinea doing, politics will play. Because people will say, okay, Guinea is being backed by Iran. America will come in. Everybody will come in. You think you will just sit down because you don't get army? So you don't want to tell me someone will have poorer. You say you're talking here. Then you pass to Grand there, nobody there, the other person not there. So it means we should just sit down now and anybody can just come and freeze on your border. No.
No.
Constitutional boundaries. You can just sit down, not because, okay, you won't get 10,000 army. You think army, you can just go and fight?
There will be a deterrent, Mr. Luka.
You're talking about 140 countries. So you will just get out and be traffic bomb. America, they all the things they feel the way America can send ground forces on Iran.
But see the destruction like in Iran. Tell it.
Iran now. The war of some region. People are afraid of that Iran because of the ex-combatants that were out. That's what I was trying to say. So I said Guinea was taking risks. Because anything Guinea does to Liberia, according, I will quote, not because it's a war law, I will quote him. He said that, Liberia has nothing to lose. And it is true that Guinea get all those skyscrapers. You know that we are poorer, we have the intermarriages. Anybody can start war in the you don't expect for army to march to go to the places. But when war is true to the border there, you know that almost from Makona River all the way to Ivory Coast to Nimasa on the side of Guinea with Gao, with their drone, with whatsoever. I don't want for people to feel that we don't have the army, then we are lazy. And another thing I want to tell you, Prince, they're not the army. When you write the text before the war, you have 7,000 army. So why you think it's because somebody that in power, if you are trying to put power because it's you.
Yeah. My man, Morocco, they were afraid of Liberia 1980. They were afraid of what, man?
Because Liberia had 3 army at the time.
The man here was not there. Yeah. The man New York got a very weak old man who sleeps a lot. Or more, Papa more deal. Yeah. So now Boga finish explain, Boga not even listen the picking send the people by say go to that land.
And the best thing Boga should have done, and he did, is to take it to the international community.
But because they went to the middle blessing now, he saw now in the chicken and human beings, squirrel chicken, and the red or something on the chicken and squirrel running away, the chicken don't come back. Because the Papa went there to bed, so the Papa talked to the boy, and the boy, and the rule on the Papa, when it was there, it's a real condemnation. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, not because I'm telling Omer Kwakai, if the president was not wisdom today, and tell them, as you rightly said, no boys there, the people to the border there. And the Amer one there took them for that, they said, we want to go our border.
Kind of, we finish pushing our Guineans back there on the soil.
But you said that you don't want to push them.
Man, see yourself up already. The people, and they say the same mood the people for.
I know. Yes.
Now they say the same mood the people for. They put no Labrie make their mind.
Because they are not got by that time they don't get order. You know, military man, they don't get an order.
People that try anything, Guinea will be the one to lose.
I agree. 100% agree.
Will loot until we loot their zinc and bring it to Liberia.
So right now, Prince, what the president is doing is good. Negotiation where it failed, brutality prevails.
Sure, man. What kind of president? They put TR but they're going to
No. Am I the president?
The recruitment, you know, for almost 10 years. The people start of the army, you know where they're coming from. The people start always coming from Nema.
Yeah.
So they carry the people use. When they go and when they go and recruit they get a listing for the people from Nema already. When they reach the place, they say everybody not passing there. Then they get a listing already. They reach the river, they get a listing already. We know all those strategies.
Yeah.
Don't blame those people there to say, I want people there not pushing.
I mean, now our people there, man. The thing where Jane said he talking about our people there. Now the people that they were recruiting, they were recruiting the poor. What our people gotta do it? They were recruiting the poor. Now what people gotta do it? I tell you what, Ellen did and say our people.
But even the recruitment, Prince, when Eddie was recruiting, they were having straight instruction of recruitment. That they never want to crowd people in the army.
They don't want crowd people in the army. That one I choose. The beginning at Johnny Army, man, those 7 beginning where Johnny Army crown beginning who changed their names. One of them right now in your Iowa there. One of the beginning in your
no, Iowa. Don't call their name, we know about beginning because they can't charge information.
They began to change the last name.
Yeah.
Johnny Army.
So what you think? Because they have the chief was
so that they get into the border now to go defend our land. The other day I was they feel they are immoral now out there. Oh, we got to put our hand together. I said, I'm going to put hand where hand together. In front of Joseph, we split. We're talking out there. I said, you got to go there because Eddie refused. We know. I told him, I said, we should not go there if the people war. When the Liberian people can go defend their territory, and then we're living here. They're not telling us to go. When they try, we'll go to Arago.
But Ellen was she came with revenge. So her revenge was to dismantle the entire AFL, get people out of AFL.
That's what they did happy now. Yesterday, Jenna, I say, what if Papa would for call the councillor, the Guinea councillor, and say, what are you doing? The poor are very you're saying the poor that red war, and the Guinea councillor passing around eating money, Caraba passing all around the play there. You think that something can you do there, or chat it or there, or some kind of a radical man print over there? I feel moving in there, even we feel moving on people.
That is why
funny with the infected we carry so on them. Talking so no Ghana is scary. Let me let you know now. That beginning I where they were fighting in Afghanistan, where they were flying in the airplane, and they go try and go fly over Labrador see. Through Buffalo or Labrador, we still making it moving around. I fully begin what born 1982 in scary woman. If I take the man, tell you spare woman. If I go to the man, if a woman went to the man, they talking in it. They talking in the evening, and the man tell you, man, to go by and go to the land.
Disrespecting the woman. Why you doing that to your woman? But because you said the woman, I mean, like, abusing.
Yeah, and what man say, our man say, we got for it, man. So the papi, you see the reason of putting old men in the place. Nigeria with all the army, then Cameroon were fighting over a piece of land. You think what Nigeria can with the army start bombing Cameroon? Yes, bombing people. They fight out, they bring out the same fighting over the land in Cameroon and Nigeria. Nigeria get the army in a play with all the military might in West Africa, Nigeria. Why Nigeria not jump in the morning and just start bombing Cameroon? Why? With a rebel they were in the era. So that thing without plenty already the Guinea plenty power when it comes to population. The Baby Rock the area to the Guinea. Papi finish selling the area that Yeke was talking about. Yeke said the post sold the area. Yeke said they sold the area. The old man sold the area in the middle of the night. You don't even know your John, you won't move. You got move, you get out of the on the lane. What are you doing about it now? The next day, 1 year, Monday morning, the Papi called the Guinea councilor in front of him, the ambassador of Guinea, said, come here. Why you expel the motherfucker or 10 years out of your country? Expel the man. They break tie with the people. Because they put disrespecting you. What kind of peace negotiation they still doing up to now? But that's it, man. I just said my boy, man. He ain't got nothing. It's a Sierra Leone anyway. So they tell like, bro, like, what does he care in the first place? They don't care. The Lofians, they ain't fight for their own land. They will lose the land. As you speak, the people on the land. But I said, Jimmy, so you don't will see another time, man. Y'all be safe out there, man. All right. So I said, man, we gotta go, man. But I got no time. You ain't got nothing to do with that land. Guinea got the land. But I ain't care. The people going in on 2 months the land. But they can move Yeke. You move Yeke, then get the land back. Yeke say the people the land for Guinea. So you move Yeke, that means you're finished confirming Yeke's statement what he said, that he said the land for Guinea, so you move on the land. Guinea take the land. You can do Muyaro, take the land. The land just can't defend the land, take the land. Or maybe Africa will get there one day and come and take all Tai, take all the way in Kunembo to Grio there area and seize the area and put a military there. Some with small, we get army will let them take a land too. Then Sierra Leone will see and kind of take all the way to Cape Mount area to St. J area and barricade everything until we can have a serious president in the Republic of Liberia, a patriotic president, only Boyka, then we'll go claim our land. But other than that, peace be unto everybody. We ain't got nothing to do with our land. Y'all move your get then what? Y'all move your get then the land, you won't get a land. But listen to your vice president.
It is justice. The Biba people are interested in justice. Look, I remember when I was in Buchanan, they used to bring children from Nima in trailer. Over 200-300 children. Put them down at the police station, and people go there and pay $5 Liberian dollars or $2 at a time for each of those children. Most of the children don't know their parents today. They are all somewhere. If somebody told them the story you from Nima, they wouldn't know even which part of Nima they come from. People want justice for what happened. Nima children were dumped in wells and buried alive.
You see, when you take the leadership on lies, that's what you get. Different people can't take your country. They mention the children, the people who bring the children in traitor. They mention you were born 1979. So 1990, when the war started, 1989, 1990, from 1979, he was 11 years old. Where was 11-year-old child, 1990, not sitting under his parents and seeing people bringing people in traitor and selling them for $5? So where are those children? And who are buying those people? So some people are buying children. Bazolian now are children buyers. Bring for $5 they were selling the Nimadians. These are the things the vice president came to the president and said, wait. They talk the leadership on a bunch of lies. They can't defend the country now. Guineans are all over the place. Fulanians are all over the place. In January, no, December, January, and we're all around. They say the Fuda people had the Mediterranean, the training there. Those boys were, you want money, all of a sudden take over the whole of Lofa County. You do not have army to defend it according to us now. And nobody will get terrorized all over and tell the land. And at the same time, any day, who knows? Yeke might go to Guinea We'll go see tomorrow here the Guinean president, they're taking picture, and they all over the place. They are friends. So then what are you going to do? If you infringe on somebody's right, the constitutional rights, you told Yeke to come with his lawyers. If he goes in the place with his lawyer, he went there with his lawyer, and you refuse the man lawyer to speak, and you remove him, Yeke can go to Guinea. Oh, when Ellen Johnson said in 1985, they did not go charge it or then. How did they get into the other countries like Africa and Nigeria and start training in Libya and start training in Ghana, and they were all in Ghana living there? And they felt that they were killing them, they were suppressing them. That's what they claim. So when you can feel that Joseph Boakai suppressing him, who knows? One morning, look, I went right to Ganta. I got to the gas station there. They Total, how they call it, they changed the names. I parked the car there, walked to the bank, Echo Bank. And while I was walking to the Echo Bank, the road going to Guinea, you see that, you can see the play, the bridge. The bridge, you can see it. Stay right into the Ganta to the play. Not too far from Echo Bank. You go across the road, you can see the bridge. The boy in the area until that lane, and the way you do. You got army. You want phone army where they are. Your phone army on hit. You didn't form the army on or Patriot forming army. The crazy old lady Ellen Johnson said, he said, no crime man will get in the army. They will have few crime people, maybe 4 or 5 of them will join them. I know for fact because a bunch of the beginning change their names. Some of them now they give it in America here. In America, the beginning better than themselves. They want DV, they left their place, they left their army. So that 2,000 army where were there anytime you do well, they say that you get 2,000 army where. I mean, not even 1,000 change. You can't bring all the Lufien and put in the army that what they're doing with the DEA and they're doing with the immigration. You have to have a real unified army. If you want to recruit, if you say you're recruiting 2,000 army men, you got 15 counties, you divide it and go into the counties. Even in then they were doing pet. They went in villages and in Grand Jide, arrested crown children and put them in jail for 10 years, 20 years, 10 years, 15 years. Yes, these are facts. Against the Liberian people talking about it, they don't concern them. The journalists you can hear them talking about it, it don't concern them. When they were forming the army, you think they don't know who are the security advisors to Ellen Johnson saying, I'm Bama Samoka then? Henry Famo then, I mean. Who are the chief defense minister? And I'm Samoka in there. They got who formed the Black Beret. They formed the armed forces of the Republic of Liberia under the basic thing where they accused Samuel Doe of putting crown people in the army. They came, they said, no crime man gets in the army. Ellen Salif. Direct order, and they implemented the orders. Who flushed terror out of the box? Were they not passing around with panties and things? Terror were killing them all around the chickens. And now the Mandingo and the Crown King have liberated them. Our brother bled for that country. The king and forming government, and you see them putting people there for our county there. And our Putu Mountain, and they are brought into Nibadians. Nima man, this guy right here, the hateful guy here.
It is justice. The Niba people are interested in justice. Look.
The Republic of Liberia saying one group of people are only interested in justice. This is the man child Joseph Boakai took to put over the mountain, Grand Jide Putu Mountain, to go negotiate. The man who's speaking a day, what can he say about our people? Can he speak anything about Grand Jide County, children benefiting, people benefiting, the area they're going to dig the gold and diamonds out of there, the people in our area, why would they benefit? Can the Jeremiah Kun speak to it? The hateful little boy? He can't speak to it. And then when to talk about Worogisi Mountain in Lofa County, he put a pediment, you not put Lufien who will go and speak on it. You think we don't have competent crown people? But they gotta know what they are doing. They will negotiate with Bradfield, our lawmakers, or all of our lawmakers, give them whatever they give them, and they will come and give you a stupid contracts, and they will exploit They were talking in the meeting to relocate towns in around the Putu Mountain. The people you're going to relocate, your lawmakers are supposed to say, these are the houses you build for the people. These are the benefits of the people that you relocated. They will not say it because all of them will get brown envelopes and their children are in the United States. They are in Europe. They are in other countries. They are going to schools. They don't care. They will exploit that mountain. They will take whatever they can take from that mountain. And the people of that county, they will be poor. We heard that $12 billion to $13 billion will be taken out of that Putu Mountain. Grand Judah will continue to remain dust. Look at Cape Mount. Look at Bombing County. They poke holes in Bombing. Look at Nima County. The people living in Contino. But they are exploiting our resources on a daily basis. When the government, the country people, children, they are all getting their brown envelopes. Every snow from one area to another area. We hear now you want John to River Sets to go be representative there or senator in River Sets. Going to put 9 bombing space on him. Though a particular B Mountain came, they did not build railroad. They broke their contract right away. They are using the quota. They damaged the whole quota. Go drive on that quota. Go drive there. It damaged. They take the resources and trade the Freeport and pass on the roads. Our lawmakers are okay. They are certified. They got money. Joseph Boaga has the authority to call the people when they are on break. You can remove Yeke. Yeke should be removed this day before he has certified. The old man who they say he has 40 years experience is plunging the country into another mess. And the people of Liberia, those sycophants, those hypocrites, they are in authority. They wear coat suits now. They are enjoying. They don't care. Grand Judah Mountain will be exploited on our eyes. Why our lawmakers sit? The Tomo Yaya, Mary Johnson, the Jeremiah Soka, the Joe Emmanuel Penn is the West guy, and Jacob Dibi. They will give these guys envelopes and they will exploit the mountain. The people that are in that area, they will exploit the mountain. They're telling our lawmaker can go in no time and say, oh, you gotta be prepared because they're bringing the mountain. They come and bring open Putu Mountain. The lawmakers are supposed to be telling the company, they say, look, can't train our people at the community college here. You have to bring how to put a course in that place to train our children, how to drive machines, how to drive trolley trucks, how to drive tractors, how to do these things, dump trucks and things. Bring experts before you can even go into the contract so they can train the crown boys, they can train the crown girls. But they don't do it. They will bring Ghanaians, Guineans, Ivorians, all the Guinean friends and bring them and get in the jobs. And Liberian, what? They'll be slaves in their own country. You think they're talking for all the move for and go get jobs with driving jobs? No. But what the benefit that the people of the county, the mountain, where will they get? B Mountain exploiting $40 billion out of the country. Say no God scheme. Go look at the people living in huts. Look at them living in pantat, in mud houses. You think every snow then? All those lawmakers on our side. Vani Shema is one of the wicked old men that ever lived in the country. You think they don't know? They know. But that's it. That's it. This man who is saying that the Nima people need justice is now the vice president. Have you given the Nima people the justice that they need, that they needed during the time he ran his campaign? He listened to him?
It is justice. The Nima people are interested in justice. Look, I remember when I was in Buchanan, they used to bring children from Nima in trailer. Over 200-300 children. Put them down at the police station. And people go there and pay $5 Liberian or $2 at a time for each of those children. Most of the children don't know their parents today. They are all somewhere. If somebody told them the story you from Nima, they wouldn't know even which part of Nima they come from. People want justice for what happened.
And the sad part about our whole thing, the journalist sat in that place. The journalist is a stupid journalist because he knew 1990 when they were fighting the war and they were bringing the people where he claimed they never had 7 corner. At that time, they had liberty, people money. So Jeremiah Kun is a big lie. That boy lies like a crazy man. He's a psychopath. He lies. Bunch of lies. Can you imagine what he's saying? So since he got there now, 3 years now, Nima people need justice. Have he given the Nima people justice? Those children he said they were selling. He ever made any attempt to go find those children that they were selling? Those who he claimed that were killing people, dumping people in war. Have he ever brought up anything against these people? But that's the man Joseph Boakai picked to go negotiate the Nima, the Grand Jida Mountain, the mountain of the people from the southeast. And then the Liberian people, the Grandians, they sit down. The young boys that are going to school in Monrovia, who are at the university, they sit down, they don't even analyze things with their own brains to hold their lawmakers accountable. Marie Johnson, they can come in the place and say, y'all go to school. Why would they, in Kunembo, I don't even have $2 or $5 to eat. I can go hunt. That means we'll go. How would their people be trained? Right here in Shelbyville, the area they call Shelbyville, I'll continue to say when Ford Motor put the big plane in that place, they were facing parts at the community college. They put courses in there where people were going to school to learn how to operate those machines. Because it was the plane was built in there. It is built in the area, Shelbyville, in the county or the area. So they benefited from it, the citizens of that place. You are going to open supposedly the Virgin Mountain, and you are telling your constituents, your citizens, you'll go learn. Where they going to take money from to go learn? You can't say let us put things in place so at the community college or at the university so they can have courses where they will train people, will bring people, how to train people, how to use or those yellow machines, those dump trucks, how the children will learn those things. Open those courses, 6 months. The man is certificated. He gets a certificate. He can operate those machines. Hands-on, practical and theory at the community college, right there. Build some area just for that department. But the lawmakers of our time, that's why the guys fought to kill the hero. Because they saw a great man come and say, we are destroy this man. This man trying to change the plan of the day, the order of the day. They destroy him and eliminate it and burn him down. Because that great man was going to be one of those people who was going to be talking for the people of the county. All our lawmakers now, they are into brown envelopes. Good night and have a wonderful night. This is it again. Tomorrow we're going to be here tomorrow, and we're going to talk. I want Princess Pine to come on the show here. I want everyone to come on the show here. I don't just want to see men faces. Women got to come. This is something that we need to talk about our county. Our mountain will be so right in front of our faces. Jeremiah Sokan, Marie Johnson. I didn't see DB in that meeting. Yaya was in a meeting, and the people could not answer the question the children asked them. They were the contract word when the Russian were there. It's the same contract they are bringing to us. Anything modified, what's in it for the citizens? The whole in our meeting, I heard the representatives saying they will relocate towns. The towns that are around the mountain, they will take those towns out. Where would they take those towns? When they're taking those towns out, what buildings, where would they build for these people? You're going to take mud houses, plank houses, and put them in there. God bless the nation. God bless all of us. And God bless Yeke Koruba. Good night.